Welcome back to the channel. It is Des from Des the DJ, and today we are reviewing the new game on Steam, Gourdlets. This video is definitely longer than it needs to be, but I wanted to go through absolutely everything so that you know what you're getting into before you buy this game. If you don't want to stick around to the end, I will just say right now that this game is a 9 out of 10. It is absolutely amazing. It is so fun. You can get so creative and just sit back and relax while you play this game for hours on end. As it says in the Steam description, no objectives, no points, just good vibes, and that is absolutely true. In this sandbox game, you can just do whatever you want with these gauntlets and build your town or city however you like. If you like Sims, if you like Animal Crossing, this will scratch that itch. So let's go through everything you can do in this game. First of all, you can invite new gauntlets to your town, and you can change the color, you can change what they wear, you can even change their name. To access the menu, you can point and click, or you can use the numbers on your keyboard. So in the first thing, the build menu, there are outdoor floorings, buildings, municipal, which are the things that you'll find on the street, fences, all of which you can recolor, by the way, nature, lots of plants, lots of trees and rocks, ruins, I haven't used that yet, seedlings, lights, chairs, tables, and creatures. If we look around at the town that I've built so far, I've got a train station where the gauntlets come in. I've got a cafe next to it, little sitting area, and then you walk down to the town hall. If you keep walking past the town hall, you will reach the park. I've got a little barbecue area, some picnic rugs, but I haven't finished. I'm going to do a little maze there. You can press Q or E on the keyboard to rotate the view, and I've also got this bush area where I'm going to add a swing and some play equipment, hopefully. As you can see, the border for this sandbox is quite large, so you won't run out of space for whatever town you're trying to make. But if you do, if you want to make another one, just create a new save file, and then you can make an entirely different one. If we keep going down that menu, number 2 is bulldoze, so you can delete stuff if you want to. The minimum is 1, obviously, and the maximum area you can delete is 10. Same thing with number 3 on the menu, but that is erase floors. I'm going to use this tool a bit later to create a lake with a lot of trees surrounding it. I think that'll be quite cool. Number 4 on the menu lets you keep track of all your gauntlets and your unlockable items. Number 5 lets you change the time and the season and weather. So the game naturally cycles through day, evening, and night, but I find that this cycle is quite quick, so I always pause it when I'm building just so I can see everything clearly. That's the same thing I do in Sims. I always build in daytime, and then I can enjoy it in the evening light or the night light after I finish building it. But that's just me. And it's always so fun to look at the little gauntlets and look at their activity. That little purple one is trimming the hedges by the town hall. Depending on the vibe that you want at a certain time, you might want to change the season and weather as well. So right now I've got petals, but you can always change that to rain. Hopefully in a future update we see more things like snow or maybe even a thunderstorm. I think that'd be really cool. If you cycle the season, then the floors will change. So the brighter green one is summer. I personally favor the spring one. I think the green is a bit paler and I just like the look of it more. If we keep cycling through the seasons, you'll see autumn, or you might call it fall, and I think the trees look so beautiful. And just speaking on the art style for a moment, I just love the pixel art. It's so simple, but it's nice to look at and almost has a timeless design. The next one is obviously winter. It does look a bit bleak, but at nighttime and with all the lights, I think it would look really cool. But for now, back to spring. Number 6 on the menu is taking photos. I personally haven't tried this yet because I just am not ready to take photos yet, but you do have to go to your settings and set the directory, which is where your screenshots will end up. Number 7 is UI settings. So you can take the UI off and just enjoy the beauty of the land that you've created. You can also do things like toggle grid visibility and displaying the gauntlet's names. Personally, I leave it off because I don't like looking at the grid. And once you enter that no UI mode, you can just press spacebar to go back to playing the game. Now you've actually already seen number 8, that's the thing I did at the start of the video when I invited a new gauntlet into town. But if you press number 9, a new item comes to your town. Now if you look at the menu, there's that little bar under number 9, and that bar has to be full before a new item arrives at your land. As you check up on your gauntlets and they blossom, you can collect their flowers, and that is what gets you new items. And it looks like the item I got this time was a creature. I'm actually not sure what they do right now, but I guess we'll see in the future. Let's talk about some of the controls. You can right click to move items, and to move around the map you can either use WASD, the arrow keys, or you can use the scroll wheel and click it to move around. To show you a little bit of gameplay, I'm going to stop the commentary for a second and just show you how I'm going to finish building this park. So that's how I designed my park. I'm just going to finish with a few benches, and remember, all of this gameplay is even without going into the buildings yet. Let's go inside my train station and have a look. I love games like these because you can just unleash your creativity. So for my train station, I've got a little foyer, and then you can line up to get a ticket. You can see all those machines, and then there's a little cafe area. I've outlined that with the blue tiles, and then I've got some nice seating with a piano, and then I've got 2 bathrooms. One is pink and one is blue, and then I've got more nice sitting area, and I even made a feature wall with this rainbow design. So as you can see, you can truly just do whatever you want. I mean, obviously there are limitations in the game. Like for example, there's no color slider. When you change the color of an object, you've only got, I think, 7 to 14 options. Obviously the indoor item catalog is not as big as Animal Crossing, but it's a great start. And one of the most important things for me when I buy a game and when I review a game is what's the cost and how many hours can I put into it. So while this game obviously lacks some design elements that I really want to see in the future, we have to remember that this game just released. There could be updates. Secondly, it costs less than $7 Australian, and I've already spent 10 hours in this game. That is bang for buck. All in all, I think this game is an absolute steal. It is so good. The music is relaxing and calming. The graphics are beautiful and timeless. Every time I finish a play session, I'm itching to go back to see what else I can add, which is why I give this game a 9 out of 10.